me to introduce the incredible, wonderful Horace Roxborough. He's a
Fun.
five-time entrepreneur with 30 years of marketing experience. In 2003, he created Ottawa Carleton Flag Football League. And then later on, he also co-founded Destiny's Way Support Services in 2008 and created the non-for-profit organization called Destiny's Way Foundation. He has a signature event that's Ottawa New Year's Eve Charity Ball. It started since 2015, and he's solidified a Destiny's Way program, and which is which has a Canadian registered charity called Journey House. And his latest venture is GeoVault Digital Connections, which focuses on engaging potential customers through digital marketing, website development, corporate branding. And currently, he's doing a new normal, implementing chatbot and AI tech. Over to you, Horace.
That's quite the intro. Thanks, Bernie. Good afternoon, everybody.
You're welcome.
Thank you for joining us today. I will be sharing a PowerPoint on chatbots, AI technology. But before we get started, I wanted to be very clear that chatbots, the term AI gets used quite a lot, artificial intelligence. And for the sake of the chatbot industry, that term gets used. But this is not true AI, at least not at the level that we'll be talking at. True AI uses much more complex algorithm, and we're mostly talking about automation, just so we're clear. So yeah, without further ado, I'll share this. And the other thing is, when it comes to questions, I know that people like to use the chat for questions, but I think I can leave enough time that we can just verbalize them as opposed to just reading them. We've got a nice group here, so I think we can just simply have a conversation. I'll try to make sure we've got enough time left to do that. I haven't actually timed out the PowerPoint, so if we're getting too close to the end, running out of time, flag me down, do something, let me know, and I'll find a way to speed it up. All right, so without further ado, let me just see if I can share the screen here, and when everybody can see it, just let me know. Can everybody see that? We have a thumbs up?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Okay.
Yes.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so this is a guide to chatbots in business, and that's primarily what we're talking about. So I just want to give you a little bit of a history of chatbots. They may have started out as a trend back in the day, but unlike a lot of the other technologies that have come and gone, DVDs are on their way out, or if not out already. Flip phones. So unlike a lot of technologies, chatbots are here to stay, just because of their biggest appeal is their adaptability. They can be customized to provide your company with specific requirements. A well-designed chatbot can help reduce customer service costs and basically work as a staff member. As more companies shift to the digital representation, primarily with customer support, chatbots are right there with the company. Technical evolution of artificial intelligence and natural language processing has made all of this possible. So basically the translation is chatbots are no longer a waste of time. They're staff members, and with like a real comprehensible goal and detailed planning, you can create a chatbot that can effortlessly assist your customers and your customer agents right across many channels. So what are chatbots? Well, short for chat robot, a chatbot is a computer program that simulates human conversation. It interacts with users using users through instant messaging, artificially replicating the pattern of human communication. So chatbots have been around since 1960s. The conversational chatbot ELIZA was created by MIT professor Joseph Weizenbaum. In recent years, chatbots are taking a more professional role as a digital assistant for a variety of industries right across the board. You'd be hard pressed to find an industry that doesn't have that representation. Not everybody has the representation, but pretty well every industry does. And that's where we are right now. So I guess we can look at what the benefits of a chatbots are. So for those who aren't sure about the value of chatbots and need a little bit more understanding, I'm going to share with you the top benefits that you would expect from employing your own chatbot. So from a business perspective, because we're going to look at business and from a customer perspective. From a business perspective, chatbots boost customer engagement. You know, like an assistant in a store, a proactive chatbot can reach out to your customers while they're browsing. If you have a chatbot that is in the right place at the right time, you can increase your chance of impacting your customers' buying journey. And we're always looking at ways to make that increase the possibility of that buying journey, of the sale through the buying journey. So it also automates simple tasks. And this one I really like because it frees up your service agents from performing repetitive tasks like scheduling appointments, sending reminders, or collecting customer feedback. This lets your agents focus on more important tasks. It cuts down on service costs. So this is the other one I really like, because we're literally talking about saving money for a business. When you have service costs that you struggle with, this is a great way to take a good look at how to alleviate that. You can save up to 30% with the help of the chatbot. They respond quickly to simple customer support inquiries, freeing up time for your human agents, basically. So more about benefits to a business. They pair well with live chat agents. Most chatbots can be connected to a live chat solution if you have one of those, which makes the handover quick and easy. One moment the individual speaking with a chatbot, and then the chatbot may ask, would you like to speak with a live agent, or I can't help you with that situation. I think perhaps now is a good time to speak with live agent. What do you think? You say yes, and the agent's monitoring the chatbot's performance on the dashboard, so they're able to take it over at that time. And it's seamless. That's the other thing. The other thing is with chatbots, they're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They can provide instant real-time assistance whenever, at whatever time. If your customers are active after business hours, then the chatbot can assist by answering simple questions, frequently asked questions, and recommend product pages, blog posts, tutorials. This is all done without having to worry about a staff member doing this. And of course, a staff member has to be paid. And it gives your company a voice. When face-to-face contact isn't possible, Chatbots can help customers' perception of the company. You have full creative control over the chatbot, so you can actually edit the voice, the image, the tone, and just all the things that you want to be able to customize to fit your company brand. And the nice thing about chatbots too, from a business perspective, is they're easy to maintain. Once you get past the initial setup and the awkward beginnings and phrases, you can easily monitor your chatbot's conversations and improve its performance based on new insights that you will get. Now, for the customers, what are the benefits of chatbot for the customers? Quick responses. Chatbots can respond almost instantly, which means customers don't need to wait in a queue just to ask one simple question. They're easily accessible. A chatbot can live on every page of your website or on messaging apps, making it easy for customers to use it when they get stuck. There's no waiting queues, like I mentioned. A chatbot cuts down on the steps a customer needs to take to reach an agent. And again, for the customer, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week availability. This benefit goes both ways. For the late night shopper who's too busy with schedules, the chatbot's a portable digital helper for customers that start a conversation at any time and respond when it's convenient for them. So it works for people that are busy during the day, people late at night. And it's the other thing, it's a relaxed conversation. Many customers prefer speaking to a chatbot because it's easier than a service rep. I mean, you don't have to, there's no pressure to have the conversational being engaged with conversation. They can skip the niceties and be blunt with their questions, which keeps the conversation quick too. And it's direct and personal. Chatbots can't pick up the nuances of a conversation, but they can be trained to address a customer by name and make personal recommendations. So there's that personal feel. So then how does it work? How do chatbots work? Well, there are three main types of chatbots. There's the decision-based chatbot. There's a keyword recognition based and contextual. So a decision-based chatbot is pre-programmed to follow a flow map. If you say this, the chatbot will say that, and it's designed to respond to the user's request. These maps can be either simple or complex, depending on the platform and what the company has in mind, what the designs are. This type of chatbot often uses a menu or menu buttons to converse with the user. Now, keyword recognition-based chatbot works similarly to the decision tree, but it's programmed to also recognize certain keywords. From there, the chatbot makes decisions and gives answers based on the internal knowledge of that keyword. So that will take a little bit more programming. Now, the contextual chatbot can have a lot more free-flowing conversations and you can often learn from them. They can also follow mapped conversation flows, but then they often are looser and open to more topic deviation. And when you start to get into contextual, that's when you're starting to get into certain AI algorithms, and it goes up from there. I think when you have Alexa, Siri, Google Assistant. That's where you start to really see the contextual chatbot take form, and there are certain prediction algorithms that are used. Now that's programmed in a different language, and for our purposes, we won't, like I said, won't really be looking at that, because that, as we get into Python, which is the language used to create full AI, that's just not something that we will be looking at. We're talking about development at a much deeper and more expensive rate, for that matter, too. So that's not us. Let's see, what else do we have here? So there's a little chart of how that works. And I'm just going to move my screen out of the way. Let me go back, sorry. Just so I can see the screen myself, yes. So this is a little chart of how it works. It basically shows that the higher you go, the more complex the technology is, the quality of experience is better, but there's more technical difficulty to provide that quality of experience. All right, how are we doing so far? So I've been talking. I don't know if anybody has any questions so far, but I'll keep going if, and we can look at, I'm wondering if I've skipped anything here.
Horace, what type of platforms do you have to drive the an AI or a chat bot? Like, what level of complexity on a website do you have to have? Do you have to have a comment section, or what?
Well, again, it's all customizable. I mean, you have a website. The most common website platform used is WordPress. Geez, I drew a blank for a second there. Is WordPress, and you can have chatbots on one of the more do-it-yourself websites, but then you're also going to run into problems with the integration. But something as common as WordPress, from there you can do anything you want. Really, honestly, it's more a matter of how does the company want to use the chatbot to represent their company. But you can have it on one page, you can have it on many pages. The look of the chatbot, it can seamlessly be connected with your Facebook page at the same time. You can use the same bot that can answer the same sort of questions. It's all customizable. It really is. I hope that answers your question for you.
So you can use it inside Facebook to help answer questions then?
Absolutely. Inside Messenger, absolutely.
Perfect.
All right. So let's see, where are we here? So yeah, as I was saying, each chatbot type uses artificial intelligence to make informed decisions, but the natural language processing is what really helps the chatbot to understand context. And that's when you're getting up into the more intelligent than some of the other chatbots. It depends on the chatbot's internal knowledge and the base programming. So,
do you know anything about how to use our little devices? Alexa. I've had Alexa for almost a year now. I only know how to do the basic features.
Oh, do I know how to actually use it? Well, I mean, yes.
I know how to set times. I know how to put the music, but beyond that, it seems like there's much more I could be accessing, but I only
Alexa can there, you know, and do I know how? I've never actually looked at the tutorial. it wouldn't take us long to know how to do it, because I just don't use Alexa, believe it or not,
Okay.
or Google Assistant. So it's kind of funny because just because I can do it myself, I haven't created a smart home, but Alexa can basically do everything. You can have Alexa turning on your lights, turning off your lights,
Yeah,
playing
it can do a
stereo.
lot of things. That's true.
It can answer Alexa. Alexa more than, well, both Google Assistant, both Google and Alexa can do the same. You have smart, once you have the smart connections, they're called smart bulbs, smart out, you know, you can do anything. Turn on the
Yeah,
coffee.
because I
Alexa,
know
can you
that
turn on
you
the
can
coffee
have.
for me? Yeah, you
Sorry,
can have the coffee. Now, Alexa can't put the coffee in the coffee container. You're gonna have to do that yourself, but you can prep it and then walk down in the morning, say, Alexa, turn on the coffee for me, and it's done.
Yeah,
So,
but I
yeah,
know that you can use Alexa to check your emails, because I have like 3
absolutely.
to 4 emails that I have to constantly check, and I wish that I had, Alexa tell me when there was an email in a certain email account, right? I have so many of them.
Absolutely. You can even teach Alexa to flag what's more important. So Alexa, skip the junk, tell me the important stuff. So, oh yeah, there's certainly a lot you can do with automation and support like that. So that's a big question people are asking. As you can see, next slide is, can chat bots replace humans? So you see my little blinking chat bot there, just wondering about that very same question. Can chat bots replace humans? The short answer is a chat bot is only successful and helpful as a business or helpful as a business or a provider makes it be. If you spend more time and more money on development, then you can get more out of it. But it's important to understand that every type of chatbot has limitations and cannot replace human agents. Chatbots make great assistance, however, and have made a positive impact on businesses and customers alike. So, short answer is no. Now, these are things that I want considerations when creating a chat bot. You have to assess your company's needs. Does your team need help with answering simple questions, gaining qualifying needs, engaging customers on your website, promoting products, or helping with sales? Any of those things. Will you train a chatbot well enough to fulfill all these types of tasks? So you have to look at your company's needs and then establish whether it's something that will serve you well or not. You have to determine if you have enough data. If you're a newer company and you haven't had enough site visitors or website activity for the chat bot, then is it even worth it? So that's one of the things you have to look at it. Investing in a chat bot and then having it sit there and not get the web traffic doesn't make sense. If you want to improve your online presence but have never used a chat or chatting as a contact channel, live chat may be a better fit than using the chat bot at that point. It depends again whether the chat bot will be busy, and the amount of investment you have to be able to make return on your investment. You spend $30,000 on a very semi-complex chat bot that can do a lot of work for you, but you don't have the proceeds coming in to pay for that. So you have to really assess and determine if you have enough data and if you have enough need to make it worth your while, and see if it actually fits into your budget, which was what I was alluding to. Like you can have basically champagne tastes on a beer budget. So you have to make sure it's a cost-effective decision. The decision tree is one that works really well for businesses, but not what, if that's not what you have in mind, you have to figure out whether you can afford something more elaborate than a decision tree. Those buttons, or the push button menus, are the basic for representation. And again, it depends more on what you're looking for. So you ask the team if they can help manage it. That's the other thing. Once you have your chat bot, somebody has to manage it. Now, Geovold can manage it for you, or you can have your own team manage it. But you need someone to manage it. There's not much management needed, but there may be updates. I mean, the chatbot works independently, but it still needs to be monitored. If your staff can have spare time to oversee the chatbot, then you're good. If not, then you'll need somebody to do that for you. And the thing about having an agency do it is, it's a fraction of the price of having your own in-house IT person doing it for you. So where do we go from here? I guess that's the next question, is giving you some information, and I can certainly answer some more questions, but at this point, where do you go? Well, I've got a couple of little things, a little Geovold plug for you at the end of this. How am I doing for time? Are we just right on time here? Okay, wonderful.
You're doing great.
So where do we go from here? Well, when it comes to Geovold Digital Connections, we have a guarantee. We have over 80 years of combined experience in web development, marketing, and other digital applications. And so we're very confident in our ability to provide the service that you need, and we're willing to guarantee everything we do with a full 30-day money back 100% guarantee for any website that we create or any chatbot integration that we designed and built for you. We're very confident in what we do. So without further ado, I've got one more little thing I want to share with you, and that is an ad that a video. I'm going to share a video with you guys that Geovold will be, as we're doing a soft launch right now. This is going to be part of our marketing. That's one of the other services that we actually do that we haven't really mentioned, because we're concentrating solely on the website development and the AI chatbot integration. I would also let you know that we also do corporate branding, which I didn't mention. So if you're looking for revamping or starting a business and you need a logo design and everything that goes with that, we have that available. Someone on our team that's able to do that. And we have, like I'm about to show you, video production. So after this, I'm all ears to answer any questions that you have. So here we go. So that's also something that we do, is video production, and we're quite pleased with this one. Every time I need a little bit of motivation, I just plug that on for 30 seconds and then off I go. So that's it.